Officials of the National Identity Management Commission are on the streets of Abakaliki, the Ebonyi state capital, visiting motor parks and marketplaces, as well as various communities, to create awareness on the importance of having a verifiable proof of identity and its role in accessing government services, financial transactions, and other daily activities.
Offices are everywhere in Ebonyi State. I went when at Centenary City. I offices in banks.
The campaign is part of this year's celebration of the National Day of Identity. While this is observed on September 16 every year, NIMC is stretching the awareness in recognition of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal 16.9, which is to issue proper identity, including birth registration, to all people around the world by 2030.
The essence of this is to make sure that the whole people in the country, the citizens and legal residents, are registered into the national identity database so that we can have everybody. There are so many importance to this. Why? One is that we are being challenged nowadays with insecurity. Then the essence of this registration is that once we get everybody into the NIDB, national database, then the issue of insecurity will reduce. Then one will be able to access education, one will be able to access any government services, just like what we have in our team today. What we have in our team is a digital public infrastructure, enabling service. So what it means is that once you are registered, then you can now access government services.
The government has the welfare of the people at heart. And that's why basically today, where government has brought rice over 30 metric tons, and they say they are going to give it to individuals and citizens at the cost of 40,000, just to ameliorate our suffering, which is being announced that we are suffering. But the federal government is interested in this welfare, and for us to know who we are, what we are, that's why we need an EIN.
The Commission also announces special plans to reach women and children in rural areas who may have limited access to centers to obtain their identity numbers.
When you establish a woman, you have established a nation. So we cannot neglect them. Of course, we can't take them for granted. We are already on it, and we will do more to make sure that both women, children, men, youth, everybody are captured, including the students.
The Commission's outreach efforts align with this year's theme, Digital Public Infrastructure, Enabling Access to Services, which focuses on how digital infrastructure can empower local communities by providing access to essential services, reduce corruption, and enhance transparency.